What's your name?
Jacob Devereaux.
And?
Town of Middleton.
And so we've got 2018 Mission Possible.
Yeah.
This is what took 4th place at the state tournament in Michigan. And these two gentlemen are now going to describe to you what the mission attempts shall be with this Mission Possible, the process, the events.
I'm used to it.
Quick shout out to Rube Goldberg. Thank you much for those comics inspiring this.
Okay. In this little cup here, there's hydrogen peroxide. There's 6%. And then, I don't know if you can see it, there's a brown crinkle thingy in there. That's a napkin. That's weird. But it has potassium iodide in it, which has a magnet attached to it. That when I pull that magnet, it will drop down into the hydrogen peroxide and react, blow up this balloon that's sticking out up here, and it will trigger this switch right here. That will trigger this motor, that motor right down there.
Okay.
Then it will pull this weight up and trigger this switch right here, and that will connect a circuit with this copper, which will trigger this motor up here, which will pull this up with this 7 IMA. Forgot that's a 5.5 IMA.
Wait, what's an IMA?
Ideal mechanical advantage.
Excellent.
Pulls this battery that's attached to our weight up, which triggers our steel wool.
What do you mean trigger?
It will light it up.
So the terminals are going to hit the steel wool.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
On the inside, we have a little photoresistor. So since it's in this little enclosed box, when the steel wool lights up, it's our exothermic action that produces light. The light's detected by the photoresistor. The change in voltage is detected by
The adrenal glands.
the adrenals.
What are they really called?
The Arduinos,
Arduinos.
which goes over to our infrared diode over here, which sends a signal, which is detected at the other end of the tube by this infrared detector. That signal goes through the Arduino board, which then causes the servo to rotate, dumping potassium nitrate into water, which is an endothermic process. That process is detected by this thermoresistor right there. The decrease in temperature and the increase in resistance is detected by another one of these Arduino boards. That causes this servo to rotate. The little arm on the servo hits these levers, which are first, second, and third class. The last of these levers, with this little copper plate on it, connects and completes the circuit with this battery to power this electromagnet. The electromagnet causes this reed switch here to flip, completing another circuit. This circuit causes the servo to rotate, which flips this quarter. The quarter slides down and connects these two copper plates. Then once the circuit's completed, that heats up the small section of nichrome wire in here, which heats up the air, causing the gas to expand, pushing this piston up. This piston then blocks the light to this photoresistor here. The increase in resistance to that photoresistor causes this servo over here to rotate, which is attached to this valve, allowing the water to flow from this container down to the lower container. Then when the water level is high enough to connect both of these copper plates...
Is that pure water in there?
Yeah,
Yep.
in here.
Okay.
When it's high enough to connect both of these copper plates, it sends a signal to our recording module down here. Then the recording module outputs a signal to play the end tone, which is just the end from the speaker.
What's it sound like? No, I want you to tell me.
The end.
How many hours does this take you guys?
I don't want to think about that.
How many weekends were sacrificed to this device?
How many weekends are in their season? Probably 15, 20.
15 to 20 weekends. 3, 2, 1.
Oops.
Done that stage for a while.
Quick advice, off the top of your head, for somebody doing Mission Possible. Sum it up in one quick sentence. What should they do?
Be prepared for long nights and long practices and a lot of testing over and over and over and over and over.
Middleton, what should somebody getting into Mission Possible know ahead of time that they should do? What should they be prepared for?
It's not going to work the first time.
That's good advice, actually.
All right, guys, that's the end of the video. Wave goodbye to your future Olympians and anybody else watching this.